All right, Algebra A2, Example 2, 1-12. Grandma wants to order as many pairs of socks as possible without spending over her $50 budget. If each pair of socks costs $6.99 and shipping for the entire order costs $3.99, how many pairs of socks can Grandma buy? So, starting off with this guy, let statement. What is it asking me to do? What is it asking for? They want to know how many pairs of socks. So I'm going to start off with let x equal the number of pairs of socks. All right, so she's got a $50 budget. That's kind of significant there. $50 budget, which means that if she's got a $50 budget, she cannot spend more than $50. And if she can't spend more than $50, that means that she can spend $50 or less, which would be less than or equal to 50. So, put my hands up, less than or equal to $50. She needs to spend $50 or under because she doesn't have that much. And let's be honest, the website isn't going to allow her to make a purchase that's over what she has. So now we need to come up with that total. How are we getting up? How is Grandma spending all this money to get up to $50? So they're telling us here that each pair of socks, that keyword, each pair is $6.99. So that immediately tells me that $6.99 is going to get paired with my X because that's the one Grandma's paying for each pair of socks. But we can't forget about the shipping. So that shipping, it's not for each pair of socks. Grandma's not getting charged shipping for each pair of socks that she buys. She's getting charged shipping for the entire order. So that $3.99 is only happening once, and there we have an inequality. So let's go ahead and solve this by subtracting $3.99 to both sides. And let's go ahead and math that. 50 minus $3.99 is going to be less than or equal to 4601, and our $6.99x carries down. Finish it off, divide both sides by $6.99. Again, we're not flipping any inequalities here because we did not multiply or divide by a negative. So 4601 divided by 699 is equal to 6.582260372. So remember here, write that entire decimal. Write out write out the decimal. Then round. So, Grandma can buy less than or equal to 6.5822 blah, blah, blah pairs of socks. Now, Grandma can't buy 6.5 pairs of socks. That's not real life. You can't go on the internet and order just one out of the two socks. It doesn't work that way. They come as a pair. So really here, Grandma can only afford 6 pairs. She can't round up here, even though that 5 does tell me to go up. 6.58 is closer to 7 than it is 6. But when we're talking about affording something, you can't round up when you're talking about affording something because, excuse me, it doesn't work that way. If you're at the store and they want $7.50 and you only have $7, they don't just say, oh, okay, no big deal. So let's answer sentence this and move on with our lives here. So Grandma can afford at most 6 pairs of socks. Boom sauce. Just be careful when you're using those things.